Namaste everyone. My name is Vikram Dubey. I create videos on spirituality, various topics on spirituality, and mainly I talk about Naam Jap, and I also do Naam Jap towards the end of all my videos. And I'm going to talk about a topic which has been interesting me for quite some time. It's on family constellations. So I've done some, I watched a couple of videos on this and did some research. And I also practiced processing good and traumatic events in our families for a few weeks with very good results. So I'll be talking about family constellations today, and then how Naam Jap can help us in processing good and traumatic events from our ancestors. And towards the end of the video, we will do Naam Jap together for a couple of minutes. So, I did not know much about family constellations. All I knew was our physicality is inherited, it's genetic. So, our face and nose and eyes and skin color and height and all those things are hereditary. But I was not aware that we can also inherit traumas from our ancestors. And some experts say we can inherit traumas from past 7 generations. Not just our parents, 7 generations. And also good events. So if our ancestors experience something good, that can also be inherited. For example, joy and liveliness and confidence also runs in the families. So if someone's grandfather or great-grandfather has done something very, very good, that confidence and energy passes on in the family. So what I've done is, in the last few weeks, firstly we have to understand that we must never judge our ancestors, our parents, relatives, ancestors, because we are because of them. So sometimes we tend to think we have more knowledge and we are more intelligent, why our parents or grandparents or relatives didn't do this or that, why they made mistakes. But we are because of them. We are their product. We are not superior to them. We are not more knowledgeable to them. And if we judge our ancestors, then our egos are inflated. And I've spoken about ego in my previous videos, that when we have higher ego, the higher the ego, the lesser we are spiritually. So for those who want to experience spiritual advancement, reduction of ego is very important. So the first thing is, we must never judge our ancestors. They may have experienced something good or bad, they may have done wonderful things, or they may have made mistakes. So we can learn from them, or we can sort of think about them. If we know what our parents did or grandparents did, or our parents told us about our ancestors. For example, I haven't seen my great-grandfather or my great-grandmother. I haven't seen them, but I've heard stories about them. So what I've been doing in the last few weeks is, because I've always been very meditative, I've been into meditation for 35 years and Naam Jap for 2.5 years. So what I've been doing is, because I knew a lot about my ancestors, up to my great-grandfather. So in the past, I have judged them, I have judged my parents and relatives and ancestors. And that was a mistake. And that was also learning sort of experience for me. But last few weeks, what I'm doing is, I knew my parents really well. I knew my grandparents also, some of my grandparents, because some passed away before I was born. And I've heard stories about my great grandfather and great grandmother. So what I've been doing is, I sit alone, like in privacy, and I generally sit on the floor and close my eyes, and then I just remember my parents, relatives, grandparents, and I think about the stories of my ancestors. And it feels like I'm watching a movie. So I keep my eyes closed. I'm fully meditating on my parents and relatives and ancestors. And it feels like watching a movie. I'm seeing, both my parents have passed away many years ago, but I feel like I'm watching movies. I can see my mother, my father, and they're walking and they're talking, and I can see my relatives who have passed away many years ago. So I can see my relatives, I can see my grandparents, and I've heard stories about my great grandparents. So I haven't seen them, but I've seen their pictures. So I just live those stories. So, for example, my great grandfather was born in a village, and he saw a lot of injustice because he was born during British period. So he saw a lot of injustice in India, and he was born in a village, and he rose to become a judge. So he was a judge in Madhya Pradesh, and so that he could give justice to Indians. So I just see like a video. I haven't seen him, but I see a video like, okay, so he was in a village and he must have walked kilometers to go to the nearest school, and then he did not know English, so he would have learnt English, and then he would have done graduation and then law, and then, so I see all these pictures. And I also see images, or like a movie of my ancestors who have done some mistakes, or something bad happened, or they experienced some tragedy in their lives which affected their lives, and they could not do very well in their career, or they had financial issues. So I see all these pictures, and what I'm doing is I'm just watching those pictures, those images, those memories. I'm just experiencing them. I'm not judging them. Sometimes I feel joy, sometimes I feel pain, sometimes I feel like crying, sometimes I become emotional, but I'm just becoming aware. I'm just becoming aware of what I'm experiencing. And I do that for 1 hour, 1.5 hours, and it feels liberating, as if lot of trauma has left me, and lot of blockages have been removed from my system. So I feel really, really powerful, very empowered and powerful, and I feel as if a lot of pain has left me. So I suggest, because I have spoken about meditation and Naam Jap in all my videos, I encourage you to do that. Firstly, stop judging your parents, relatives and ancestors. We are what because of them. We are not more knowledgeable or superior to them, so we can't judge them. And just whenever it's safe, if you can safely do it, like when you are home and alone, just sit and keep your eyes closed and just think about your parents and relatives and ancestors, and just let the emotion flow. Just watch it like a movie. Don't judge, and just experience joy, happiness, energy, sadness, sorrow, pain, trauma. If you feel like crying, crying. If you feel like laughing, laugh. Just don't resist anything. Just let everything flow. And it will cleanse your system. Just like water, when water flows, it cleans everything. It will clean. It will be a deep cleanser for our system. for our mind and consciousness. And it will remove a lot of blockages. So I've been doing this for a few weeks, and I'm very happy with the results I'm getting. And this practice of looking at our ancestors, this practice will improve with Naam Jap. Because I do a lot of Naam Jap, I can visualize my deceased parents and relatives and ancestors, grandparents and great-grandfather parents. I can visualize them because I do Naam Jap. I do a lot of Naam Jap. So my visions are there is a lot of clarity in my visions. In my memories, there is a lot of clarity. And I can feel all these emotions I just talked about. And I can let them pass. So I would suggest again, I always encourage you to try Naam Jap. And if you have tried, just do as much as you can. Naam Jap cleanses our mind or consciousness. It removes sanchit karma or accumulated karmas from multiple lifetimes. And it also diverts our mind from sense gratification to God's name. So I chant Ram Ram, so my mind gets diverted from sense gratification like eating, sleeping and watching something pleasurable. It diverts my mind from those activities to God's name, and that purifies our mind and consciousness, our system. So now we will do Naam Jap for a couple of minutes. So we'll do it together, and do Naam Jap if you can safely do it. So if you are driving or doing something risky, then don't do Naam Jap now, do it later. But if you are safe, then let's do Naam Jap together. Doing Naam Jap together is even more powerful than doing it alone. So let's do it. Very easy. We sit straight, we close our eyes, we inhale and we say Ram. That's exhalation. We inhale again. Ram. That's exhalation. So that's all we have to do. Just inhale and say Ram. Inhale and say Ram. Okay, so let's do it. Sit straight, close your eyes, take a deep breath and say Ram, 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 Ram. Slowly open your eyes. How was your experience? Please share with everyone. Please write comments. And if you have any questions, please ask. And if you enjoyed this video, you learned something, please like, share and subscribe. And I'll post another video in a few days. Until then, जय श्री राम, राम राम।